Okay, a quick performance of unload. Of the main effect of unload is just to show you how it looks like, okay, but it's not a real performance, and I can keep your attention on one point, but you can see how it looks like, okay, when you will make the effect. Okay, so I'm just use one deck and we will see the vanishing of the deck. Okay, so I need a deck of cards. So you present a deck of cards, you take the cards and you give the card to your spectator. Okay, spectator can shuffle the deck, can examine the deck if you want. Okay, now you take the deck and a card is chosen by the spectator. Okay, this is the free choice. Okay, and the card need to be signed. Okay, so for example, this is the 7 of clubs, and you ask to your spectator to sign the card. Okay, so you take a marker, Sharpie, spectator signs it, and now you say, okay, now I lose the card in the middle very clearly. Okay, there is no sleight of hand. The card is lost in the middle of the deck. So now we need to put all the cards in the box, and for example, you can ask to your spectator to think to a number between 1 and 52. Okay, and so you put all the cards in the box, and we can see that we have a hole on the box. Okay, just like this. So the spectator sees that there is a hole and all the cards are in the box. Okay, very clearly you can show both sides, and the card of the spectator is in the middle of the deck. Okay, now you can ask to your spectator to put his hand like this. Okay, because you need his hand. Okay, so you can present as you want. Okay, spectator put his hand like this, and now you can make a lot of different effects or different presentation for the vanishing of the deck. So for example, you can show that you have the deck inside the box. Spectator think to a number, for example 20, for example, and you say, oh no, the card is somewhere in the middle, just watch, and let's say 1, 2, 3, and here all the card vanishes, the entire deck vanishes. You can give the box to your spectator can open the box and examine the box. Okay, there is only one card, the selected card. Okay, this is a strong effect with strong impact, and so now you can watch as it looks like in real life, and now you can show that the deck vanishes but in reality is in your pocket, so you can take the cards and show to your spectator that the deck is here in your back pocket. Okay, it's just a quick example. Okay, I'm going to explain the effect. Okay, I'm going to show you two options. Okay, and you can watch the first version of Unload that I explain all the effect and all a lot of ideas with this method. Okay, so here I have inside the box double-sided tape. Okay, here, and this allows me to keep the card in place. Okay, so the card is sticked, and so we can push, and now the card is free. Okay, so this is the first part. You have a double-sided tape. Okay, here, and we are ready. Now you need the other gimmick, which is in your jacket, and now you put the gimmick, the loader, inside the box, just like this. Okay, and you close the box, and now you are in this position. Here you have the thread, okay, and goes in your jacket. So now you can put some cards inside the gimmick, which is in the box. Okay, the loader, so you put this card in the loader and the other cards in between the loader and the box. So you are here you can close the box and put this in your pocket. And this is different with the first version, because we can't in the first version have the box which is closed at the beginning. Okay, if you watch the first version, you will see the difference. So here you can put the deck in your pocket and you're ready. So when you are ready, you take the box, okay, and with your hand you cover the thread. Okay, you are here and you cover the thread because the thread is here. Now you can open the box, take the card out, okay, just like this, and you can give the card to your spectator. Okay, spectator can shuffle, and when the spectator examine and shuffle the deck, you can close the box and put the box again here in your pocket. So you put in your pocket, or you can put like this if you want. Okay, so now a card is chosen by the spectator and you need to control the card to the top. Okay, so in the first version I lost the card in the middle and I cut to control the card. But now, which I like it just that the spectator keep the image, the picture that the card is really inside the box. So for this you need to secretly turn over the first card like this. Okay, so the spectator can sign the card and you put on the other. And now you make a double lift. Okay, a double lift. So now you turn over, you put the card in the middle, and for the spectator, his card is really in the middle. But in reality, the card is on top. Okay, the card is here. So it's better, I think, with this method. Now we need to make the vanishing. So we need to take the box. So here this is the same move. You cover with your hand the thread. Okay. You take the cards and you put the card in the box. And here you need to put all the cards inside the loader, the gimmicks, but except for the selected card. Because the selected card needs to be in between the gimmick, which is inside the box, and the box. Okay, so you push all the cards inside, and now you can close the box if you want, but you need to push here with your finger, here, because this allows you to stick the selected card with this double-sided tape, okay? And like this, the card doesn't move. Okay, so the spectator sees that all the card is in a box with the hole. So when the deck vanish, you see cards. So for the spectator, all the cards are already in the box. Okay, so when you are in this position, you need to cover here with this hand. Okay, because we need to open the box. And here with this thumb, you can push, and this allows you to open the box. Open the flaps. Okay, I show you, and now the box is open. Okay, I show you once again. If I push here, the box opens. So when you are here, you push here to open the box. Okay, you can close the box, and you are in this situation. Okay, I show you, you are here. And now you need just very slowly, you ask, for example, to your spectator to put his hand like this. And this allows you that the deck, okay, which is inside the box, goes inside your jacket. Okay, I show you here, and now here, the deck goes inside, okay, and vanish. So the deck is here. I show you in another point of view. Okay, you are here, and if, okay, here, very slowly, the deck goes inside your jacket. And now the deck goes inside your jacket. So for the spectator, nothing happened at this moment, but You don't have the deck inside the box, but only one card, the selected card, which is stick with the double-sided tape, okay, and we can see with the hole here one card, but for the spectator it's all the deck. And now you have just to make the vanishing, so for example this one, and the spectator can open the box himself, and he sees that there is only one card inside, his card, and it's the signed card. Okay. And last point, spectator asks you where is the deck, so that you can make it just to open your jacket, just like this. Okay, so you make this move, you open your jacket, and you can show the deck is not here, and you pretend that the cards are in your back pocket. Okay, but in reality you take the gimmick, and here you have just to pull, okay, just like this, and you can take the deck, and you pretend that the deck was in your pocket, in your back pocket. Okay, so it's just a point because it's a question that a spectator asks to you when you make the vanishing. Okay, so this was the first method. Now I'm gonna to show you another method, but without double-sided tape. Okay, well, you can make the same effect with a normal deck with no hole inside. Okay, but you can make with a hole, but without double-sided tape. Okay, so I'm gonna to show you. I put all the cards in a box, because if you don't have double-sided tape, the card here is not stick. Okay, so when the deck goes in your jacket, the card which is not stick can move, and so it's not good. So I'm gonna to show you the method if you don't use double-sided tape, because it's better, because when the spectator will open the box, it don't watch double-sided tape, and there is no ID. Okay, so this is the method. It's the same, but just a difference. The hole, when you make this method, needs to be in front of you. Okay, so here, because with the other method the hole is in front of the spectator. Okay, so here is the difference. It's the only difference. So you are here with the hole in front of you, you put the gimmick inside, and you are ready. Now you make the same. You put a big part of the deck inside the gimmick, and the other card, 8 cards for example, in between the gimmick and the box. Now you can close the box, and you can put the deck in your pocket. So this is the same, but the hole, it's not in front of your spectator, but in front of you. So this is the difference. So now you take your deck here, you open, you take the card. This is the same. So you take the card, you give the card to your spectator. So, oops, I take the card out, just like this. Spectator shuffle, examine the deck, you close the deck. You are here, and now you put the box in your pocket. Okay, now a card is selected, signed by the spectator. You control the card to the top, so it's the same move here. Once again, here you control the card to the top, and now you need to make the vanishing of the deck, but it's here the difference. Okay, you don't have to take the card like this, but here now with the hole in front of the spectator, because the spectator needs to see that all the card goes inside. Okay, so here the hand covers the thread. This is the same, but here we have the hole in front of your spectator. You put the card inside, except for the selected card. Okay, so you put all the card in the gimmick which is inside the box, but except for the selected card. Okay, just like this. So spectator see that all the cards are now in the box with the hole. Okay, you can close the box, and now you are in this situation. So this is the difference. You are in this position, and you need to turn over to have the hole in front of you. Okay, so you are here. Okay, and you need to turn the box to have the hole in front of you. Okay, just like this. So you say, okay, all the cards are in the box, and you can turn over the deck. And now you are in this situation. So you can't push here, so you need to open with the thumb, just like this. Okay, and now you have just to put the deck in a vertical way, just like this, and the gimmicks goes out of the box. Okay, I show you once again. You are here, you turn the box, so you have the hole in front of you, you open the box. Okay, you open the box just like this, and now all the deck go out, just like this. Okay, and now this is the same. You need to make the same move, because very slowly all the deck goes inside your jacket, just like this. Okay, now you need to close the box, but the difference here, the selected card is not stick. Okay, so you can show. So to make the vanishing, you need here to be in this position. Okay, and now you need to make a pressure. Okay, you make a pressure here, 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 and here. Okay, and this allows you to keep the card here. Okay, on top. The card keeps on top with the pressure, and when I release the pressure, the card goes inside. Okay, so just try. And so now when the vanishing is, you show the vanishing to your spectator can open the box, and he sees that there is only one card inside. The sign card is sign card, and there is nothing inside the box, and no double-sided tape with this version. So here everything is clean with this method. So it's different. So this is the method here. You can make the vanishing visually. You release the pressure just like this, and you make this move, and we see that all the card, we have the impression that all the card vanishes. Okay, so you are here, up, and here there is only one card, the selected card. So it's very simple. It's just a difference for the two methods, and without here double-sided tape. So you can choose the option that you prefer. And just try, because you don't be afraid when the deck goes inside your jacket, because for your spectator, all the cards are in the box. Okay, so the box is closed, so nothing can happen. Okay, so don't be afraid, and try before to present in real life, and you will have an important impact with this effect. Okay, just another method to show you how to make the vanishing, but just with your pocket. But just one point, if you don't watch for the moment the first version, you can make with a normal deck with no hole. So it's not visual, but you can put the deck inside the hand of your spectator, and you can make pressure, and the spectator feels that the deck become more and more lighter, and he feels that the deck vanishes. Okay, everything is explained in the first version, so watch the bonus and you will see how to make this effect with a regular box with no hole. Okay, this is the second option for the vanishing of the deck. But if you don't want to have something inside your jacket or on you, you can have another possibility to make the vanishing with your pocket. Okay, and I'm gonna to show you this technique, and it's maybe better for you, so choose the technique that you prefer. Okay, and I give you two options. So here I'm gonna to show you this method. So we need a deck, and here we have no thread. Okay, this is the first difference. So here I have a deck. Okay, so spectator can examine and shuffle the deck once again. A card is selected and signed by the spectator. So I show you the Ace of Diamonds, for example. Spectator signs the card. Okay, just I show you, it's a quick performance. Okay, here spectator signs it. Now the card is now lost inside in the middle of the deck, just like this. Okay, and we put all the card inside the box, so we can watch that all the card goes really inside the box. Okay, because we have a hole, and you can close the box. Okay, this is very fair. All the cards are inside the box, and we have a card which is chosen by the spectator really in the middle of the deck. So we are here, and now you need to ask to your spectator to give you the Sharpie. Okay, I say, please give me the Sharpie, and I put the Sharpie in my pocket. And you make just this move, and now you can make the vanishing. Okay, you say 1, 2, 3. The deck vanishes, and there is only one card in the box. This is the selected card. Okay, I show you the explanation with this method. It's very easy. Okay, you needn't this gimmick. So this is the difference, and it's maybe more practical for you. Okay, so this is the option. You need to goes with the pocket. Okay, with the pocket you make the vanishing with the pocket. So you need this piece of plastic. Okay, so you can use the deck, the box with a hole or not. Okay, it depends if you want to make a visual effect or not. And you can put double-sided tape. Okay, and the double-sided tape allows you to maintain the card in place. Okay, and avoid that the card goes in your pocket. Okay, but we see this before. Okay, so you put the piece of plastic inside. Okay, there is no scotch, no tape, okay, around this piece of plastic, and you put all the card in the box and inside the gimmick. Okay, just a point, you can use this piece of plastic, but if you want, you can't use. Okay, it's not an obligation. Okay, and you put all the card here inside the box. So here you have a deck. You are free because you have no thread. You can open the box. You can take the box out from the box. Okay, it can allows. Okay, it can, if the plastic goes inside, just with your finger maintain the plastic inside the box. Okay, just a detail. So here a card is selected, sign, control. Okay, but you need to sign the card, and the spectator signs the card, and you need that the spectator keep the Sharpie. Okay, it's very important. So you make the control. You are here, you turn over the card. So this is the technique, it's the same technique. Okay, and you take the card of the spectator, you put the card here, just like this. Okay, and now we need to make a double lift, and you pretend to put the card of the spectator in the middle of the deck, but in reality it's on top. Now you put all the card in the box, so all the card inside the piece of plastic except for the selected card. Okay, this is the same thing. So I show you, we are here. So we have here the selected card. Okay, here, and all the other cards are inside the piece of plastic. Okay, so this is the good position. So we are here, and when you are in this position, you need to stick here to make a pressure on the double-sided tape, and this allows you to stick the selected card once again. Okay, so now you can show that all the cards are inside the box. And now with this hand you cover and you push to open the box. Okay, now you close the box and you are in this situation. So you have this position, okay, and now you need to put all the cards of the deck not inside your jacket but inside your pocket now. So you ask to your spectator to give the Sharpie, because you need to put the Sharpie inside your pocket, okay, and this is the move. You make this move and in the same time here you put all the cards in the box, in the pocket, sorry. So when you put your Sharpie in your pocket, in the same time the other hand goes in your pocket and you have all the deck here. I show you here, all the deck goes in your pocket. Okay, it's very easy. And so you have only one card which is stick with the double-sided tape. It's the selected card. Okay, I show you again. We are in this position. You make a pressure. Here you show that all the cards are in the box. You close the box. You take the Sharpie and you put in your pocket. Okay, like this, and in the same time the hand goes here, and now you are okay because all the cards are in your pocket now. But for the spectator, he sees the hole and there is all the cards are inside the box, okay, and nothing happened. So now you need to close the box and you make the vanishing. So you use the method that you prefer. Okay, so for example this one, all the card vanishes, spectator can open the box and there is only one card, the same card. Okay, it was another method to make the effect without the loader, without the thread. So you have two options and you can use the option that you prefer, that you are most comfortable with it. Okay, I'm gonna to show you different method for the vanishing. Okay, when the deck goes inside your jacket or your pocket, you have multiple options. First, if you use double-sided tape, okay, you have the card which is stick, okay, but you can use a regular deck with no hole, okay, and make the vanishing in the hand of your spectator with pressure, and spectator feels that the card vanishes in his hand. So if you are interested by this method, watch the first version of Unload. This is in the bonus and I explain everything in the version 1. Okay, so you can make in the hand of your spectator. Okay, if you use the hole and with the double-sided tape, okay, we have the card here. The card is stick on and you can just have to push the card and you make the vanishing like this. Okay, this is the second method, and you have a third method. It's without double-sided tape. Okay, and you put the box like this, or okay, and you need to maintain the card on top, just like this, and you exert pressure here, and if I release the pressure, the card goes at the bottom of the box. Okay, so if you make a pressure here, if I release the pressure, so I show you, you are here, and you can make in a visual way if you want. So here, okay, make the pressure and release the pressure. Okay, and we have the impression that the card, all the deck vanishes in front of you. Okay, and we can combine this method with the method in the hand of your spectator, for example. Oops, I put like this. Okay, so you maintain the pressure here and you put in the hand of your spectator. Okay, like this. So spectator sees that all the cards are in the box, and you put in his hand and you exert, you make pressure. Okay, you release pressure and the deck vanishes. Okay, sorry for my English, but I hope you will understand. Okay, and you make the vanishing like this. So watch the third version for this method. Okay, so you have different methods for the vanishing. Use that you prefer. Try the version and you will see what is the better for you.